Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Eddie Rosario continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Michael Pineda gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He will lead this one off today. Pineda into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, number 15.
Up next for Chicago, Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake. and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box now, Sam Travis. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Jimenez stands at second with two gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Jimenez rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Fouled off. A runner on first with two away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on two hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. White Sox on top, 1-0. Lucas Giolito starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A
One ball,
fastball
no
down near the shoe tops. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Michael Chavis, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Pineda sets his sights. 1-1 pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready now for the White Sox, Corey Ray. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chavis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. in the air out to right. Rosario is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two, here it is. This pitch is popped up. Pineda has got it, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And a fastball just a bit high.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for Minnesota, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. in there. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ray is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Sano stands at first with one out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Here's Brian Dozier now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Wilson Ramos would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. From the belt, the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Narvaez gathers. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pineda gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. This is high, a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Anderson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Count remains at 0-2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
The 1-2. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And oh, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson on the run. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And not in time as the run scores.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that
play. Into the box, Miguel Sano. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Sano carries a batting line right at 240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2 out here and a runner at second. 2-2 pitch just missed.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Moustakis, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Sam Travis. He reached on a single in his first try. Pineda sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And it's fouled away. Delmonico, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1-2.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, Corey Ray, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Narvaez A 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Standing in, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Popped him up. Narvaez over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The second baseman, number 2.
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. One away, and that'll bring in the power hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jimenez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the play.
In now, Wilson Ramos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pops this one up. Travis over to his left, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's Gerard Dyson. He popped out in his first trip.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Pineda sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. And there's ball one. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
On its way is pitch number 75. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Dyson on at first. Nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted the other way to left center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. The 1-0. Dyson off for second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Runner going a second time. Just got a piece to the right side. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball after straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready now. The pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 is taken high, but still a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
No outs, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
TJ House takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Miguel Sano. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. House has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first to complete the double play.
Third baseman, number 8.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And that one just missed outside. Men on third with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three-0 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Travis. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Pineda into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
Digging in once again, Nicky Delmonico. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Rosario, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. So take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Miguel Almonte takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Corey Ray. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dozier has it. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Skied into very shallow right. Rosario is there, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Twins 3 and the White Sox 2. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the sixth.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the throw to first is in time, one gun.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Runners off for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ramos, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's on the move again from first. Just got a piece up the line. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
In now, Eddie Rosario. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off a slider that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Nip the corner. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short.
Anderson brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Minnesota. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the box, Gerard Dyson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Rosario. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
and that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1.
There goes the runner. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Moncada, the runner at second with one away. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready now, Jimenez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate. And he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in now, Byron Buxton. Try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there. Sinker had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. Ray is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit that time.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
2-2's the count.
This one skied out toward right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Chris Davis is on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Short, hit hard. Backhanded. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Moustakas, the runner at third. Davis on second. Dozier at first. 1 gone. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Sam Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Sano is over and he puts it away for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nicky Delmonico. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Michael Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Missed with a breaking ball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Struck him out.
Center fielder number 6, Corey.
So striding in, Corey Ray. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Not close. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's
now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Twins lead it 6-2. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jorge Polanco.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Jimenez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, left fielder, Charlie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Right fielder number 20, Eddie.
Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Center fielder number 25.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. And at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Twins strand a pair. They lead it 6-2.
Zach Britton enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Britton, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a slider that misses below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. Moncada is off at first with 2 away. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready for another chance? Jimenez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Sam Travis, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. The Twins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Pineda earned his 9th win of the year. Lucas Giolito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.